What's up, Easter erections? I'm McStud.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
And welcome to the McStud Show, Easter edition. Happy Easter, motherfuckers. Easter is the day that Jesus rose from the dead to find a tall, tasty 40-ounce of Colt 45. What?
Oof.
True story. You ever read the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anyways. This is what we found on our Easter egg hunt today. I was hunting for Mrs. McStud's Easter ovaries. Are you fucking with your nails?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god. You always fucking with shit.
Shut up.
Okay. Is that going to affect your clitoral rubbing?
It's off. I just had something on there.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like going to snag on your lips. No?
Not if you do it for me, then it won't. No. When?
Well,
That's the question.
when we can. Anyways, motherfuckers, it's Sunday. It's been a nice Sunday. It was warm.
Yeah.
Oh, we had 70-degree temperatures.
Capris. I'm wearing capris.
Yeah, me too.
That's amazing.
I'm
wearing
there
capris.
now. I'm wearing capris.
That's crop pants.
It's not.
That's why I can't wear capris.
It's the crotch pants.
Oh.
See, you got her thinking about sex, and she don't know what to do.
This is true.
Then got her mind flustered and shit.
Sometimes I think like a man.
Oh,
Can't lie.
all the time. Let's drink to that Easter Sunday, baby. Let's start out with, how was your weekend?
It's really good, actually.
Yes, it was a good weekend. We got
Busy, but not as busy as I have been. Got a lot of sleep.
Yeah, you got to visit your parents today.
Hey.
Yeah, been a minute. And on the way home, she's like, "Does that liquor store have Coronas?" She wanted a big 24-ounce bottle of Corona. I was like, "Well, maybe I'll check." So I go in there. They don't have the 24-ounce Coronas, but they have 12-packs that are cold. So I'm like, "Fuck it." She's getting her Corona today.
And I drank
2 on the porch.
2 more.
Yes. Yeah, she got her 24 ounces. The funny thing is, she drinks the 12 ounces way faster than she drinks 124.
I do.
But like I said out there, like, dude, I could go through 8 of these right now.
It's not good. And whenever I get a Corona on my way home from work, whenever it's sunny and warm, and that's why I'm tipsy as hell whenever I wake you up.
Oh.
Because I put my energy drink in the fridge, switch it out for my Corona to go outside and smoke. And I sat out there for a few cigarettes and my Corona, and then when I come back in, I switch back out again. And I do that instead.
The other day, it wasn't Corona. You just, like, cleared out the beer drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I know you've been, like, I know I slept a long time, but damn, that's a lot of beer for a little lady like you in that short amount of time.
Well, some of my beers just go down smoother.
Best story ever. Speaking of her day drinking, I know we went over this before, but I like to revisit it every once in a while. So I was at this shitty job installing outdoor lights around people's houses and their trees and shit like that. It was back-breaking work. Literally, for me, it was back-breaking work. So I get this text from her when I think I was at lunch, and she has this big 24-ounce, or is it 24? I don't know. It was a banquet. I remember she sends me a picture. It's a 16-ounce banquet, I think. And I'm like, oh Lord, there's that. You know, so I don't really have time to text at work at that job. So I get home. She's a little litty.
And we were supposed to look at a house.
Yeah, we're gonna look at a house.
We did.
Yeah, we did. But she's like, babe, got a problem. I'm like, what's that? Can't get the lawnmower started. I'm like, oh my god. I forget, it was something silly. I got it started. I'm like, oh, yeah, she was.
I couldn't get the lawnmower started. Something else went wrong. I was supposed to pick a roommate up from work. Had to call a friend to go pick him up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part of the story.
It was...
And I'm just at work, working my ass off. And I'm glad you enjoyed yourself day drinking. I was like, man, I really wish I could have a fucking beer right now. It was hot
sure
out.
did.
It was hot. And
I'm pretty sure I took pictures. I mean, I never open a beer. Honestly, the earliest time I typically do is on Sunday, NFL Sundays.
Yeah,
and
games.
Sometimes we don't even drink that early. Sometimes we're just drinking coffee.
Because we wake up like right around the time the game starts, 1.
But, I mean, that day I started drinking at like noon.
And I was like, oh boy. I never expected to come home to that, but it was pretty hilarious. Well, like the other night this week, like I said, she cleared out half her beer drawers. I'm like, man, I thought you had plenty in there for the night. I had to throw some more in the freezer. I'm like, Jesus. Been home like 4 hours. You on a roll.
Well, some days.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just need that more than others.
Yeah, this is true.
And this week hasn't been bad. It was just, I needed a beer. It was tasty.
Yeah, there's another story we need to discuss too. I think it happened yesterday. When Mrs. McStud was out shopping. Why don't you go ahead and
you can
roll that way? I can't. I don't know where all you went. I know. Just explain what.
Let's see. I went to a normal liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody there pretty much knows him. They always ask to see the wife, and sometimes I go in with them. But
yeah.
I went to Meijer for beer for the roommate, and then because you can't show. Well, you're not supposed to be able to show somebody else's ID or your ID and use somebody else's debit card. So he, as we've said before, he's got a trach and so he can't go in places like that. So I typically buy him beer and I can buy it at Meijer or Walmart and they don't compare IDs with debit card.
Yes.
And then I went to the liquor store for,
Fly.
For us beer. And then I stopped at the gas station to buy the roommate cigarettes. I think that's the other place. That was Friday. But this happened Friday and yesterday.
Oh, it was a 2-day span you did this. I thought it was just all yesterday.
No.
It's even better.
So, at my when I went to get my nails done yesterday with my daughter, and I pulled my pouch out, which has my debit card, my driver's license, stuff like that in there. And I look at it, and I'm like, oh my God. Our roommate's ID is on the front of my pouch. So every time I had been carded for 2 days, my ID was even scanned.
Well, his ID.
His ID was scanned at multiple fucking places, and nobody asked that I'm not Raymond Smith.
I told her, I was like, everyone's afraid to question that now because it's much more commonplace for sex change things, and people might not even it's so common that people might not oh, maybe you just haven't got your license fixed.
My daughter goes, oh my God, Mom, can you get in trouble for that? I was like, well, probably. I mean, I'm not sure the roommate would even remember why I have it. I have his ID because I had to send backup for Medicaid to the Medicaid office, and they needed a copy of his ID, so I took his ID to work, so I copy it and send it with the rest of the paperwork. Mm-hmm. That's why I have his ID, and I forgot to give it back to him.
Yeah, so everyone thought, well, this chick used to be a dude. And I mean, if they were looking at the height, there's only a few inches difference between y'all, and you could have got the laser hair removal on your face, done yourself up real nice. And if you look at the ID, I can kind of, I can see where does this dude look like her now? Because and even the driver's license specify your gender and shit now, right?
I don't know.
Or stuff like that. I think you can select that on your IDs now.
But I mean, so yeah, I wonder just how many people that I've seen that I'll see again with the correct ID
now think you're a dude.
Now think that, hey, I'm a transvestite. Fantastic.
Damn, that bitch look good, but she has or had a dick. I mean, he's got titties now. Has he still got the meat to match? Or didn't get that folded up into a nice mangina?
Oh my.
Yes.
That was the story of the week.
Yeah, oh my God. The more I thought about it, the more it just all ran through my head. I'm like, oh, at first I thought it was fucked up that he did it. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I bet they don't know.
And my ID was behind his. I just had his in the front, so I'd remember to give it back to him. Well, that was a fail. And
it makes news when that shit happens to people. You know what I mean? So they're probably like, we ain't trying to start shit up in here. This dude lady will, we're gonna sell her these cigarettes and this alcohol. Rinse all him.
But that's why underage people now might be able to get, cigarettes easier.
That's
honestly.
True. Yeah, that is true.
If they can't question an ID, I completely scanned a dude's ID.
Yeah, that was a good time. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, can I stop burping?
Are you done?
I don't know. It just keep popping out.
What is your problem?
I don't know. I just got some gas in my tummy.
Oof. Well, I guess I'd much rather it be from there than your butt.
Now what's wrong with my gas emissions from my anus?
Between you and my daughter and the dogs,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes the living room's not even available to walk in.
Speaking of, I had a proud stepdad moment yesterday. Because, you know, our little angel decided she wanted to shit in the store and then run away and make it look like it's y'all.
Yes.
That's fucking hilarious.
And
Yeah.
it fucking stunk. Oh my god, it stunk. It was not quiet. It stunk. There was another one behind us. And then they go run down a baby aisle.
Yeah, didn't she do that at the nail salon too?
At the nail no, what happened at the nail salon?
Oh, it's because she thinks she needs to go outside and fart and then come back and it's fine. No, you got to air that shit out of your pants a little bit.
And she didn't. So she went outside to fart like she should have. And she come right back in giggling. And there's the smell. She goes, oh my god.
You got to air that out. I mean, you got to walk around a minute. Like for me, I'll like get behind my belt and shit and shake that shit out a little bit. She just doesn't realize, like if I shit out here, it ain't gonna fall. Oh, that shit will follow you.
She does that all the time.
Depending on the strength of the gas too. Sometimes
she really has some major gas for real.
Yeah.
Like I told my mom today, I was like, I think she might need some gas eggs. Like she has some really bad gas.
She always has. She always farts in her sleep too. Always has. She'd be laying there and you'd be like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my god. Sometimes it wakes her up. I'm like, holy shit. Wow, that's a good time. Oh. Oof. Yeah.
I don't know where she gets that shit.
You?
No.
Yeah, you might be the least gassiest person I've ever known in my life. Except for that one time, you out-farted me.
Well, I just had to go there.
Which that was pretty amazing.
That might just been air too. I didn't even smell it.
What'd you do? You suck it in?
I don't know.
God, that reminds me. I saw this queef tutorial this bitch did. It was fucking disgusting, man. It sounded like wet, nasty farts. You just gotta suck it in. Like, and she kept doing it. I'm like, oh.
Why would you watch that?
Because it's kind of funny. Like, really, the
and
Howard.
you can see her lips flopping and everything.
No, fully clothed.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I think it was Howard Stern show. They had a queef off, trying to set a world record for the number of queefs in a certain time limit. Back when the Howard Stern show was on TV. Yeah, you never tried it?
That's not something I wouldn't even know how to do that. But like, wait, can you show me? Like, I can't.
Dude, I might shit my pants if you come home one day. Baby, I'm so proud. I'm like, what? Someone taught me how to queef. I'm like, okay, well, let's see it. You're gonna have to do that on video.
I would literally come home and say, I'm so proud.
Yeah, she would. That's what she's. And that's always like, baby, you be so proud of me. I'm proud of myself. I'm like, oh boy, what kind of crazy shit did you figure out today?
The only other thing I can't do is use my armpit to fart.
Oh.
If I ever can fucking figure that out, I swear to God, I'm going to use that to my full advantage.
Well, I think it's the size of your hands.
My
You gotta have a big enough palm to like cup and create a.
Oh, my hands are small.
Yeah, you got tiny hands.
They always say how tiny my fingers are putting nails on and doing my nails.
Well, they think they've seen your feet.
Your fingers are so tiny.
Yeah, you got like a.
Speaking of, I got new shoes.
Oh God.
I got these and these since I seen y'all.
Ugh, out of control.
I got 2 more pairs coming. Have they seen these?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think you showed them.
Those. And then you guys have seen these.
Yeah, I went on a shoe buying spree for Miss McStud's.
Yeah, and I have so many fucking shoes right now.
Well, sometimes you just gotta rotate the stock. I'm trying to get. You actually have more than I do now.
I'm not getting rid
For
of
the
them.
first time.
Yeah.
Normally I was a shoe guy. But yeah,
I used to have to cut his shoe buying off, and now he's buying them for me, so it's hard to cut them off.
And it's kind of cool.
Why?
I don't know. This is kind of like rewarding. Like I find all these cool shoes. I'm like, man, I'd wear half the ones I buy you if they made them in men's. Mm-hmm. I really would. But damn, the joy is I can look for kid shoes and like, hey, kid shoes prices. That's great. Yeah, we need 7 pairs of those. Damn, you all right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Anything? Oh yeah, we wanted to have a fire yesterday, but of course, one day it was windy as shit, and it's like, oh, I might not want to burn anything today because I'm like, what the fuck? It's been raining all week.
Yeah, so we're about to move, and we're not gonna be able to have bonfires like we do now. Mm-hmm. Not at our house. Now my parents' house. We're moving back to my parents' city, my birth city. Mm-hmm. I can't fucking wait. But it is kind of. My daughter's like, Mama, it's run down here. It kind of is compared to McCordsville. Mm-hmm. But it's not bad. It's not horrible.
Yeah. Not
taking them to the ghetto or the projects.
No, this is true.
Your daughter had to learn about the projects.
No, Jesus.
I was like, the projects? She's like, yeah, and this kid didn't know, and then we had to go over this whole spiel. She's like, have you not ever heard of the ghetto? And he's like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was like, people don't call it the projects.
Well, I mean, the projects are big housing areas, like big buildings and apartments where low income. It's a whole thing. I like and the fact that they call it a project is just kind of degrading to all the residents. You know, it's like just a bad situation for everyone involved. Fortunately, we've never had to go through that.
No, but we are buying a house, which. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah,
especially after today.
Yeah, this is true. Big things, but the cost of living is so much cheaper.
Yeah, we went to Mexican today. 8 people. I had 8 people. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we go to Fortville to eat Mexican, and with 5 people, it's well over $100.
Yeah.
And that's for only one big queso cheese. And anybody who eats Mexican knows that a queso cheese is probably between $7 and $8.
And typically we split it, between us and the roommate back when we were all working and shit. We split the bill so it wasn't killing either of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes, one of us would buy it all, just, help each other out and shit like that. But yeah, it's pretty pricey.
But in Newcastle, the Mexican.
And it's amazing.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
We got 2 queso cheeses. I fed 8 people. Mm-hmm. And they all got adult meals. Mm-hmm. A la carte, whatever they wanted. Mm-hmm. And it was only $84.
Yeah, I was proud. My youngest got actually a quesadilla instead of some chicken nuggets.
I think she's learned.
Yeah. She enjoyed it.
She did. And she even wanted rice.
Yeah. I was proud of her. Good times. Did anything unique happen, in the news or?
DMX.
Oh yeah, DMX. Poor DMX, shit. Overdosed, and now he's seems to be brain dead. Might not survive. That's some fucked up shit. One of my favorite artists.
And I don't really know what else. I don't know if there's any upcoming fights or anything. Oh. It was opening day at local racetracks.
Oh yeah, our mask mandate's about to end on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Yep.
I don't have to wear a mask at work even.
But it's still sketchy.
Yeah.
It really is. I forgot to tell you. I had the dirt track at Bristol last weekend.
The dirt track?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Our roommate likes to listen to Hosier.
Yeah.
Long Bumpy Road. They played it on a NASCAR commercial.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was like, wow, our roommates love the dude for a long time. He listens to that song a lot.
He wants to go. Hosier is a local artist, so I don't know how big he is, but people out of Indiana might not know who he is.
But he's always in Anderson for some reason.
Well, that's what our roommate keeps telling us. He calls it a whole shop, but it's actually like a bar that he plays at.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Often.
Yeah, I've seen that on the post.
And the roommate has been wanting to go there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just don't know how much he can handle.
No, that was another place we went. Last November to Angola to see Second Chance.
Second Chance.
That was a cool fucking show.
And the more I listen to, I want to see The Weeknd.
Yeah, those are some pricey
And
tickets.
I'm super jealous.
What?
Because my coworker is seeing 3 Doors Down. And she is like 20 years older than me.
They still tour? Shit.
She's going this summer.
Oh, wow.
They rescheduled it from this year. Or from last year to this year.
And that's one thing I've been looking for. Like, speaking of music shows, I know you're a huge Matchbox 20 fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for somewhere, decently driving distance.
Yeah.
To get you to a Matchbox 20 concert. And this McStud loves some fucking Matchbox 20.
I really do.
And I always wanted to get to a Matchbox 20 concert. But yeah, that'd be cool shit. Oh, man. Yeah, it's Easter Sunday. We're kind of winding down here at the house. Still got some shit to do.
I'm kind of tired.
Well, it's been a... Yeah, you got a little bit more sleep than I did.
Because my mom's like, well, at least you don't have a newborn to pack. I kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I said. I kind of do.
Yeah. Between the dogs, they're a whole mess.
And I tell my kids, get this dog here, all of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Throw the pup in the hallway with his water. No pee mat. No dog bed. No toys. I'm like, what the fuck is he going to do? There is nothing like get him situated.
And he's a pup. He will find stuff to do, and it's shit he shouldn't be doing.
Yes.
He's like puppy stage. Like he's like a kid that puts everything in their mouth right now.
And then so I'm walking through, and I'm like, he doesn't have this. Mom! I've been busting my ass to try to leave. I've literally been going
And we woke up
for
late.
over an hour.
Yeah, we woke up late too.
Yes, I wanted to be gone and back home, in well enough time for his kids to leave, but we weren't.
Yeah.
We made it home in time without rushing, but still.
Yeah. But we got some good lunch. I guess you could call it lunch. You could call it dinner. Mm-hmm. It was half lunch, half dinner.
And I have dinner from it.
Yeah, you do. Man, I'm trying to think. Just my brain's kind of fried lately.
Why?
Just because we got everything going on, like it's
winding down.
It is. My sleep schedule's still jacked up, so I like I told her, like sometimes it feels like I just nap to get through every 24 hours. I get some sleep here, some sleep there, some sleep here, some sleep there, but we expected that.
But you have kind of been, I feel like that you've kind of been able to go to bed early in the morning, at least on the weekends.
Yeah, it was like, I waited. I didn't get to bed till 7 this morning. And I was like, I make sure all the kids were asleep and shit. I was like, so I played UFC for a little bit. And my UFC creative fire name, my guy's retired that was named after me, and I couldn't make him look anything like me. So I just created a crazy looking dude. Kind of has a belly like old big country Roy Nelson. His name is Bob Dickface. And he's got the chick hair, rainbow braids.
Is he pretty good though?
Well, yeah, because I'm fucking good at it. I'm still learning the ground game, but I'm good at the stand-up. The ground game fucking kills me. But yeah, I'm doing good. I even raised the difficulty level for this career.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and I've been ever since I finished my first season on 2K and won the championship. I was like, man, I need to play because I was getting really fucking good on my timing and shooting. Like I'm fucking spectacular at it. And that's how I am though with games. Like I get really fucking good at it, but I'm like, man, I really want to fucking. I like fighting games. I love boxing games. I love to beat the shit out of people. And actually, what was cool after I finished my career, it unlocked some fighters. Remember, I downloaded Fight Night Champion or whatever, the boxing game. The 2 main guys from that are in this now.
Oh.
The dude you play as a boxer, and the main guy you're trying to beat at the end, they're on there. And I got Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Jeez.
I still have to. I got Bruce Lee. The only one I'd have to purchase is Brock Lesnar right now, to my knowledge.
Why would you want him?
He's fun to take people down and beat the shit out of them with. Because I like in fighting games like boxing or MMA, I like to see how much blood and damage I can inflict on their faces. Oh. Sometimes it's just nice to fucking you can knock them out, but it's nice to fucking work them over. And especially in UFC, you can bruise them up. Like the ribs, the legs, fucking face. I like to
I think I need to watch you play.
Why?
I just think I would enjoy it.
Why?
I kind of do like watching people play games like that.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
But you never do it.
Never do what?
Play the game.
Because you're not a video game person, so I never thought you'd ever want to watch me play.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Really?
Not like every day, all day.
Oh, I know that. I just never thought you'd want to send me like this kind of. You're not a big video game.
Like
person.
I gotta have time still.
Yeah.
Women have needs.
Yeah, I went for years without playing video games till I became half disabled.
Until I bought you one, then like you need a
like,
hobby.
You're like you need something to do while you're at home all day, and you're right. I kind of do, but like between school and shit, like the only and since our roommate's surgery, I've had all night. Like, and I've been doing fucking spectacular to motherfuckers.
I'm gonna put that sheet on that blanket before I go to bed.
That's another crazy purchase I made. I think we talked about that. A big 40-pound big blanket company blanket. I wanted a weighted blanket. It's a big 10 foot by 10 foot, 100 square foot of blanket, and it has a cover. Like
for the price that you paid for that, shouldn't they put the cover on?
I was thinking that. So I was looking, I was like, huh.
How much was that?
A lot.
Over 300.
A little under. But I done told you, like...
I need to take your motherfucking debit card.
I told you I was getting one of those motherfuckers. And weighted blankets are proven to help, like, especially like with my shit. Like, they help sleep, and sometimes I have problems sleeping.
You need help with that restless leg syndrome, and you try to move 40 pounds. It might help.
Yeah, it was that 40-pound blanket was kind of a bitch for me. Finagle around.
I don't know why you did.
Because, like, coming from when I was in college, and I was like, we had a big motherfucker that taught us some powerlifting workouts. Then I worked at the bowling alley. I'm just fucking carrying kegs like it's nothing. Kegs are not light.
Can't do that now.
I can't. Fuck, no.
I'll be carrying the keg.
Like, 40-pound blanket, no big deal. Shit, not now. I'm like, fuck, I've gotten so weak. It's ridiculous.
It's not weak. Your back is weak. You're not weak.
No, I really am. Because I really can't do much, so.
But I'm sure that you could still do push-ups like nobody's business.
I can build myself up to do push-ups.
And probably clap.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, because I can maintain form.
Yeah.
So I was telling my doctor, I was like, I could work out at one point as long as I had perfect form. Because when I dropped my form, I got tired. That's when I hurt myself. And form is everything when it comes to back problems. Or back in general.
And I'm ready to work out again.
Yeah, I bet you are. You've been wanting to. Jesus Christ, why am I so burpy?
But then I've been eating fat.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been eating out every day. It's nice though.
Except for last night, because our stove is broken. I made you the Fit Kitchen steak fajita meal. And I was like, you need some meat.
That's really good.
Smelled good.
I've been getting Taco Bell every week.
You got B-dubs.
I got B-dubs. Oh my god. Can't go wrong with that. That was 2 days worth.
Speaking of, you got McDonald's that one day, which convinced me to get McDonald's, and I will never, ever in my life do it again. Most 2.5 days, that fucked my stomach up.
It was good for me.
I mean, what I had was good. My Big Mac with quarter pounder patties was great. It all tasted great, but I just knew in the back of my head.
Well, we went to Burger King yesterday, and so I'd ordered.
Well, we didn't. Y'all did.
My kid, or girls.
Yes.
And me.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Burger King, and I had ordered, I wanted nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
I never want nuggets anywhere. I always get red meat.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, 10-piece nugget. That's what I ordered. That's all I wanted. 10-piece nugget with zesty sauce.
Yeah.
Then my daughter, here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I want a Whopper with a medium fry and a medium drink. And the cashier looks at me. She's like, you can get 2 of these for $10 and it'll be cheaper on you. I was like, Go ahead and take away that 10-piece. I go ahead and get a Whopper. And somebody else can eat my fucking fries and drink my Coke.
Yeah.
So I still don't get my fucking nuggets.
But you ate the whole Whopper, which is impressive.
I really did.
And some days Miss McStud, she doesn't eat a whole lot.
And the thing is, I ate it before I left the fucking parking lot.
Damn.
All of it.
Damn!
I had an hour appointment to get to.
You never eat that fast.
I had like 15 minutes.
You eat like I did right then. Shit, I eat fast as fuck. And I gotta say, this chair is kind of comfy for these videos. I get to sit back and my arms propped up. I'm nice and relaxed.
Yeah. Go and tell the kids that.
Oh.
Thank you.
Our card table chair got broke last night because they want to act a fool.
Well, well, my daughter was just sitting in it. Well, I'll say the story I got. But from both kids.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was sitting in it, and my son decided he wanted to try to push her out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of broke with her.
Oh, yeah. But they both thought it was funny, so when I come here, I was like, y'all think this is hilarious, but we gotta, pay for this shit that y'all break. Which is not hilarious. Y'all don't work. I don't work. Mom works right now. And that money's coming from her paycheck. Like, I can't bitch about anything. I don't work. Like, we get through with what we do, but she's the one that fucking busts her balls. And like, we gotta replace that motherfucker. That costs money. Y'all just think it's hilarious to break the shit. And they're like, he was mean. Like, what is a fucking mean? That's just fucking some legit parenting right there.
She comes out, she's like, Mom Chad was mean. He's like, I'm never mean. He really isn't.
Like, you don't even know what mean is. Shit. Did you imagine these kids back in our days?
But she's used to you babying her. You baby her.
I got that from you first.
You know what? She is really bad fucking spoiled by you.
Well, I got that from you.
And that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, because I did everything. I modeled everything I did after you. Because I'd say no, you'd be like, it's fine. I'm like, okay. So I stopped saying no. Because every time I say no, you'd be like, I just go do it myself. I'm like, okay. So I started doing that.
But
and now I baby her.
But I told you, under certain circumstances.
Oh, yeah, but not.
Like, she's your little angel.
Ain't my little
that
angel.
lives here.
Ain't no little angel. There ain't a goddamn angel in this house.
No, but you fucking do her that way.
I don't do her that way.
You want me to ask her?
I do her like
you want me to get her in here on video?
I do it like you do.
I'd be like, yeah.
I do the same shit you do.
Yeah, you do.
I do the same shit you do. Sometimes you just ain't in the mood to do something, but even though, like, you say certain circumstances, you're like, fuck it, no, you can go do it yourself. Yeah. You got young legs. Go fucking get up and do that. She's real bad about that, though.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, I'm 2 feet away. Can you get that? Walk your ass over here 2 feet and pick that up for yourself. Shit.
If she's doing homework or something, I'll typically do it.
Ugh, crazy asses. Swear to God. That's why we can't have nice things. That was a nice bird, baby.
I know.
How'd your colt?
All done. Give me a second.
Oh, need about 4 more Coronas.
Maybe.
Oh, Jesus
I don't
Christ.
even have 4 cold.
No, I can. Well, there's some partial cold, so I can.
I have 2.
Oh, there you go. Still got 1 warm one.
I need to be functional still. I still gotta shave the roommate.
Oh, yeah. Damn. It's scary to watch Miss McStud shave somebody. That's a scary thing. She's like, I'll shave you. I'm like, I got this.
Yeah, because fucking earlobe and whacked off his fucking
Whacked off? Whacked off?
I whacked off his sideburns.
Why you gotta say whack off?
What do you want me to say?
It's like when you. It's like
I got them bitches all the way the fuck off.
Like, you want me to suction you? You're like, oh, damn, I'm jelly. I want to suction.
Do you want to hold your neck?
No, but I'm just saying, like, this is the term.
Shut up. That's called sucking, not suction.
I could go for a good suction.
Yeah, well, I could too.
Maybe suction me off.
Be like, I suction every fucking day. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I don't mind if I do.
I won't.
I know you won't. Anyways, I'm McStud.
I'm Mrs. McStud.
Catch you bitches tomorrow for Mrs. McStud's meat shank in her mouth Monday.